Hello everyone, this is Eiko Onoda speaking from Japan. Uh, a city of Kitakyushu mayor Kitahashi announced his acceptance of disaster debris located at Ishinomaki, Miyagi Prefecture. On the same day, almost at the same time, a mayor of Osaka, Hashimoto, also announced his willingness to accept disaster debris from Iwate Prefecture. It is significant for us to hear both two cities announced their willingness to accept disaster debris from tsunami affected area that are located East Japan. Needless to say, a city of Kitakyushu and Osaka are located at the midst of West Japan, which are not contaminated by radiation. I must remind you, 1/3 of Japan has been contaminated by radiation heavily, including Tokyo, capital of Japan. And since they had piles of debris that are heavily contaminated by radiation also, has been transacted only in East Japan that are by and large contaminated by radiation. So we are strongly opposing to the idea that the radioactive debris be transacted in West Japan that are not contaminated by radiation. And it is in vain. Our effort is in vain. I live in Fukuoka. I live in a city of Fukuoka that are far from Tokyo, let alone Fukushima. So our prefecture has been completely free from a threat of radiation that are brought from disaster at Fukushima nuclear power plant. Of course, caused by an earthquake and following tsunami that occurred on 11th of March last year. We had been opposing to the idea of broad transaction. a city of Kitakyushu planned to accept radioactively contaminated debris from Ishinomaki as of August this year. Those debris are brought from Ishinomaki by boat, and they are going to burn them in general incinerators. I think it's a silly idea, but they are going to do so without hesitation. I am sure that we are likely to get exposed by radiation that will cause lots of diseases such as stroke and heart attack. As a matter of fact, I have heard many cases that involves that contains death of humans in Tokyo in the Middle Ages, one after another. So I just wonder, we are going to have the same situation Tokyo had in this past a couple of months. In the near future, in the coming months, we are likely to have such cases, I guess. So still, I hope a mayor of Kitakyushu will notice the silliness of his attempt to bring such debris from radioactively contaminated area. They are going to burn them in a general incinerator as of August this year. So we still have more than a month. So I intended to try to keep on dissuading his extremely stupid attempt. I think he knows its silliness, its absurdity. I think he knows fully how silly for him to accept such a disaster debris in an area where no radiation have been detected. I still try to find a way to evade accepting those debris. According to several surveys, not all people are in favor of they are bringing such radioactive debris in our city, in our area. I think more than 10% are opposing the idea very strongly. Probably nearly 70% of population are not enthusiastic, but they feel it's okay for them to bring such debris, even if they are not enthusiastic about that. So 20 or 30% of population are not in favor of that. And I guess probably 10% of population are strongly opposing it. I am one of them who are opposing to the idea completely, strongly. Let's quick look at the cases of other local authorities. Both a city of Kawasaki and Yokohama withdrew their idea to bring and burn or transact such debris in their city. Because the estimate of total debris needed to be transacted is greatly reduced, so they asserted they don't need to transact them in their city anymore. How about Aichi Prefecture, whose central city is Nagoya? Nagoya has been not affected by radiation by the disaster this time. They are not going to accept any radioactive debris, so they keep on being free of radiation in the future, which is so nice for them to be so. In the case of Kawasaki and Yokohama, things are not so different because their adjacent city, Tokyo, has been accepting piles of radioactive debris. Okay, thank you very much for listening and watching my videos. I'll be back in a moment. See you later. Take care. Bye. See you again.